Hey guys, and welcome back for another quick Tuesday video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a buttonhole using my automatic buttonhole foot. So if you're new to the channel, I would love it if you subscribed, hit that notification bell, and of course smash that like button, as the kids like to say. Okay, so I have a Brother CP7500. So if you have an automatic buttonhole foot with your machine, this will probably apply to you as well. So this is my particular foot. It's a big white piece of plastic. It has this little pulley thing that you pull out, and that's where you place your button. There's a little metal bar, and that's where you're going to attach it to the shank of your machine. And then there's a little hole with these little red little lines there, and that's where your needle's gonna go. So here's another look at my buttonhole foot. As you can see, there's these two plastic pieces that are actually sticking out, and that's going to be the guides to tell the machine how large your buttonhole is going to be. So now I'm just going to take off the other foot, and I'm going to prepare my buttonholer. First I'm going to open up that little tray and place my button, and then you just close it as much as you can so it'll be like sort of wedged in there. And then we will just place the buttonholer underneath the shank, lining it up with that little metal bar, and make sure that your button is behind your machine. And then with my particular machine, I have a little arm that I'm just going to pull down, and that's going to actually fall in between those two little plastic pieces that are on the foot to guide it so that it makes the correct buttonhole size. So now we're going to choose our buttonholes. So with mine, I have 6 different variations of buttonholes. So I'm just going to go through the numbers from 29 to 30. So if you have a Brother machine, then you can follow along on your machine. But for 29, you're going to be using that for thin and medium fabrics, and that's going to be for horizontal holes only. For 30, it's going to be thin or medium fabrics also. For 31, it's going to be stretch fabrics that are coarse weave. 32, it's going to be stretch fabrics. 33 is going to be for suits and overcoats. 34, it's going to be for jeans or pants. And 35, it's going to be for thick coats. So just choose which one you are going to be using, and I'm going to be using it with cotton, so I'm going to choose number 29. I'm just making a sample, so it doesn't really matter. So with a computerized sewing machine, when you go to choose your buttonhole, it's actually going to change your stitch width and length to automatically go with the particular buttonhole you're choosing. So if you are using an older machine, you might need to refer to your manual if you have to change those two settings. To be honest, I've never done a buttonhole until this machine, so I have no idea how the older machines work. So I just placed my scrap of fabric into the machine, and then all I need to do is literally just put my foot on the pedal, and then it's going to do all the work for me. And as you can see, that little lever that's coming down, that is what's guiding the presser foot so that it doesn't make the hole a different size. If your machine doesn't work or gives you an error, it's most likely because that little lever isn't down. And I learned that because I literally never made a buttonhole until lately. And I'm going to be actually making a shower curtain for my kids' bathroom, and I wanted to make the buttonholes to hang it. So this is why I finally had to take the plunge, because grommets is just a pain to me. Like, I need to go and get the, what do you call it? The automatic grommet setter, because I can't. So I figured buttonholes will just be able to do it better, I think. And now that I know how to do it, it is so easy. So once you have your buttonhole finished, all you need to do is slice out the middle of your button. So I'm just going to use my stitch ripper. Some people choose to use a really tiny pair of scissors, like snips, but I find that this is like, it actually works best. And if you're afraid to accidentally cut all the way, then you can just put a little pin in the end of it so that you don't go all the way and end up actually cutting the stitches. And then there'll be a little bit of frayage on the inside. If you want to, use some fray check in there, you can, but because there's so many stitches, you're basically embroidered it. So it shouldn't go any further than that. So now you have a perfect buttonhole for the button that was in your little buttonhole foot. It fits perfectly. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you already know how to do buttonholes, hopefully you learned something else from the video, like such as I didn't realize that the buttonholes had different purposes or for different weights, so that was quite interesting. I guess it makes sense, like why would they have so many? So thank you so much for watching, and of course don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell and that like button, and I will see you in Friday's tutorial. Bye guys.